Highland High School's Halloween School-tacular. The little ghouls and goblins of Highland Park sing songs for the deadly night. So please, silence your phones, as they might cause the undead affront. So sit back and relax, if you dare, and enjoy the music. But beware, when black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, you may not be so lucky this Halloween.
that met on Friday afternoons. Old Abram Brown is a round, first sung together, then in two-part round, then in four-part round, introducing harmony to the singers for the first time.
And welcome to our fall Halloween Spooktacular. Last night we had our middle school Halloween Spooktacular, and tonight we have our high school. We'll lose parts of the costume throughout the night, so it's just, that's just the way it is. First of all, I want to make sure that you're all welcome this evening, and this is a special event. We've never done anything like this here before. We wanted to have something interesting to present this year. I've been teaching about probably half of my career at this point, and I thought it was time for something new and exciting. I talked to Mrs. Mockery at the middle school, and she said, "Oh, that sounds like a really cool idea." And then I, spent a little money trying to make it interesting up here on stage, and special thanks to Mr. Domasika for all his hard work on creating tombstones for Mrs. Mockery. As well as a tombstone over there for Mr. Madura. Mr. Madura. And I think Mrs. Mooch is up here somewhere too. We're going to have a costume contest tonight, so as the choirs come up on stage, examine very closely. First we have, by class, we have a costume, and you're going to get to vote. You've got a little half slip of orange paper when you came in tonight. At the end of the concert, I'm going to come back up, I'm going to talk to you about that. I'm going to talk to you about the different prizes that we have. We have one for a class. I told the classes, the best dressed class will get lunch on me one day after the concert, so that's a good deal. And then I'm going to call up 5 people or groups of people from each of the choirs, and you're going to have to vote on the best costumes. So examine the costumes closely. I'll call those people up at the end of the concert, but look at the choirs closely. Of course, you can always vote for your son or daughter's choir. We get it, but you also have to choose the best costume of the night as well. So I'll call those people down. I've made my choices. I've got some groups, and I've got some singletons. And I might even have myself somewhere among that mix, but not me, actually. So that'll be interesting. All right. I also need to thank who I'm standing in front of right now, Emily Hasimovich, who is going to introduce each of the songs throughout the evening, and we're going to move on to our next song. So, Emily.
A Journey is a selection used every other year at the high school level to introduce simple harmonization to new students. A partner song between the beloved Shakerham and music by the Forshack. The song is actually written by Williams Arms Fishers, though many believe the Forshack wrote the melody after a time spent listening to African American singers. The song would become hugely popular after the death of Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Fisher described his song as a moving expression of the natural law of the soul all human beings feel. Thus it might be suitable for a funeral or other occasion of the soul.
Just right, we'll be in the valley of love and divine.
Each choir in the middle school and the high school is presenting one selection from a Requiem Mass for the Dead. A Requiem, which is a rite in the Catholic Church, is often performed at the death of a notable individual. Numerous composers have written complete Requiem Masses set to music including Mozart, Brahms, Verdi, Dürerfeld, and Lloyd Webber. This selection uses the text, grant them eternal rest. In her musical notes on this selection, the composer Mary Lynn Lightfoot dedicates this song to the children who perished in the 1995 Oklahoma City bombing, and for all children of the world who are innocent victims of senseless violence. Possibly the most recognizable Halloween-themed text written over 400 years ago in the journal, Macbeth makes its reappearance in our favorite wizard, Harry Potter's third year at Hogwarts. What better way to celebrate the night than around the witch's cauldron? kind who delight in the macabre and are unaware or do not care that other people find them bizarre or funny. They originally appeared as an unrelated group of 150 single-panel cartoons, about half of which were originally published in the New Yorker between the debut in 1938 and Adam's death in 1980. They have since been adapted to other media, including a television series, both live and animated, films, video games, and a musical. The theme song written for the television series is likely one of the most recognizable themes, whose four-note introduction is punctuated by finger snaps by children who've never seen the TV series, the movies, or the musical.
While we switch choirs, I wanted to mention to everyone here that a reminder that the Yankee Candle fundraiser is due Friday this week. Order forms of money are all due. Friday, we can't take late orders because if I submit late orders, then the whole order ends up being held up. It won't be guaranteed by a certain delivery date. So if you are saving up for that experience, or saving up for this experience, or paying dues or fees or anything like that, those Yankee Candle orders due Friday. Out in the lobby when you were coming in, you probably saw, maybe it's all gone by now, I don't know, some Yankee Candle stuff that was left over from previous years, and also some old shirts and things that we had from previous choirs that we no longer use anymore. We want to just sort of get rid of them. You want a paying smock, you want little sissy or little brother to support their big brother or big sister in choir. All the shirts out there, just $1 if anybody's interested, because they're probably going to end up in the trash. We don't really have reason to keep them anymore because we don't use them. So just a word on fundraisers in general. I often stand here and talk to you about fundraisers. One of the reasons we have so many fundraisers is because we want to give the opportunity for people to make choices. I appreciate having the choices myself. So we want to give the option of whatever choice you see fit to participate in, that's the option for you. And most fundraisers come back to students and their accounts, so that money can be spent on their behalf for other things. So that's why we fundraise, and those are what we have going on right now. There's some other information in the program about that. Now I see that they're all in place, and I have two people that are reading from this choir, announcing for this choir, Sam Foy and Kaylee Larson.
This song was originally written in 1965 for a songbook for high school chorus. It became widely popular, being sung often during fall concert seasons. This arrangement for two-part chorus was arranged and released in 1990. Using Cummings' text to great effect, the music includes sung pitches, whispered nods and syllables, and stretched a sort of 1800s rap, while singing about ghosts, goblins, and mousies running amok, along with a well-bordered woman who knows a great green dancing devil.
One of the great musical elements to Halloween is all of the familiar orchestral music used during the season, an unfortunate circumstance for a choral concert. However, this musical work has text written to some of the most familiar and haunting Halloween music, including Funeral March of a Marionette, In the Hall of the Mountain King, A Night on Bald Mountain, and The Sorcerer's Apprentice. Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse really knew good music when they heard it.
Which way to go? This tale is true, you better believe it.
hit was never supposed to be quite so famous. It was originally released as an LP song and then re-released on a full-length LP just before Halloween 1962. Songs that could be associated with specific dances were still all the rage, and Monster Mash would hit #1 on the Billboard Hot charts and go on to be a holiday favorite.
Another selection from a Requiem Mass. Requiem Aeternam is from the very beginning of the Mass. The introit of the Mass is a supplication or prayer of request asking God to grant the deceased eternal rest and perpetual life.
Domine,
arranged for release by Disney, but is one of the highlights of the film Hocus Pocus. Special thanks to local musician Andrew Robinson for arranging this song for Advanced Girls Choir. Originally a bluesy 1956 rock song by Jay Hawkins, Bette Midler's version is high octane and a whole lot of fun.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. It's been 300 years, right down to the day. That which is better, and there is hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
I want to take a moment to introduce to you our new Highland Choral Booster website that I've developed this year. It allows for a few things. First of all, our webmaster right now is Chris Karipsky. He put it together for us. He has loaded quite a few things on there for us that's really helpful. There are videos on there from past concerts. You can sign up to become a member, and when you sign up to become a member, that'll allow you access to see student account balances, because I get that question a lot via email. What's my daughter or son's student account balance so I can pay their fees, or they have this? How much do I have to make up for Disney? That you'll be able to see on this website. One of the other things you'll be able to do on the website is pay fees. There's a store. There's a store here to pay for events. There's a store to pay to become sponsors, student fees, trip fees. Also, in about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less, we're going to start selling spiritware for choir and for theater, and we're going to do it through the website. It gets to be a bit of a headache. Last year, I think all total, we sold about $3,000 worth of spiritware, and that was a whole heck of a lot of shirts and sweatshirts to keep straight. Selling it on the website will organize all this information for us and allow you to pay with credit card. And that's also one of the biggest questions I get every year. How can I pay my fees with credit card? Or how can I pay for Disney trip expenses with credit card? Or how can I pay for Spiritware? This website will allow you to do that. So I think it's a great tool. We hope that you'll all become members. It's not just for this, but it's for a variety of things, and you can see what the boosters are up to and what they're doing. So this should be a great resource for us. All right. I have several people from Varsity Choir that are going to be introducing each one of their songs as they sing them. Maybe when you come down to announce your song, you'll say something like, "Hi, I'm Paige." Do that? All right. So we'll move on with the concert.
Hi, I'm Paige. By one of the great German composers of opera, the chorus of Witches and Spirits is from the opera The Vampire. This is the opening chorus of the opera and sets the scene by creating a dramatic sense of foreboding as the dark forces gather to celebrate the Witches' Sabbath and summon the Vampire King.
Completion dated 1792 by Franz Xavier Süssmayr was delivered to Count Franz von Walsegg, who had anonymously commissioned a piece for the Requiem Mass to be commemorated the February 14th anniversary of his wife's death. The autographed manuscript, acquired by the Austrian National Library in 1831 to 1838, shows the finished and orchestrated introit in Mozart's hand, as well as detailed drafts of the Kyrie in the sequence Dies Irae, as far as the first 8 bars of the Lacrimosa movement in the offertory. It cannot be shown to what extent Süssmayr may have depended on now lost scraps of paper for the remainder. He later claimed the Sanctus in Annus Dei ostensibly intended to pass the Requiem Mass off as his own composition, as he is known to have done with other works. This plan was frustrated by a public benefit performance of Mozart's widow, Constanza. A modern contribution to the mythology is Peter Shaker's 1979 play Amadeus, in which a mysterious messenger orders Mozart to write a Requiem Mass, given no explanation for the order. Mozart, in the play, then comes to believe that the piece is meant to be the Requiem Mass for his own funeral.
Good evening. My name's Spencer. An English folk song became a theme song for pirates who would attack merchant ships to steal supplies. Down Among the Dead Men tells of the debaucherous nature of men and pirates. Come, let us drink it while we have breath, for there's no drinking after death. And with pirates, should ye not comply, down among the dead men ye should lie. Just remember to always stick to the code.
Don't let us drink
song at his compositional best, which calls in the imagery of broomsticks and fire move into the brief moment of serenity before the final call to fly off for the night.
Die Sonne nicht, der Frühling nicht, uns bit of a mind flip. You're into the time slip. And nothing can ever be the same. You spaced out a sensation. Ow! Like you're under sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
I was walking down the street just to have a thing, when a singular guy gave me an evil wink. He shook me up and he took me by surprise. Had a big old truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt the change. Mine and nothing ever would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips and then your knees in time. But it's the velvet crust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Another musical event on Saturdays in the 50s and 60s beat horror flick, Sweeney Todd will become one of the Sondheim's most iconic and deeply original music theater pieces. Sondheim is known as the actor's composer because he provides such gritty roles that are often vacant in traditional musical comedies. In Sweeney, we learn the background story of Benjamin Barker, a barber who lived with his wife and daughter in London. His beautiful wife would become the affection of a local judge who would send Sweeney to a penal colony in Australia so that he could take Sweeney's wife and daughter for his own. Sweeney returns to London to exact his revenge on the judge and instead kills nearly everyone, including his daughter and his wife.